y'all. Hey, welcome back. Happy Sunday. Welcome to a brand new edition of Queens of the Ring, Sunday edition, recap edition. My name is Nik J. This is my player partner, my boxing bestie. She looking like Pebbles today. Got a nice little bang, ginger bang cut out and whatnot.
Almost my birthday, friend. You know I gotta go old school. It's almost my day.
It's almost, that what you got, like 2 good weeks?
I
Two and a
actually
half.
got 2 weeks. No, 2 weeks exactly.
We're gonna cut up yet again for the October. We get 2 cut ups in October. Okay, so we got another one coming up. Friend, you look really cute. You look Pebbles.
I'm repping my team today. I see you with your haterisms on over there.
I ain't no hater. I'm repping my team today. What did you trying to do? What
I'm
you
to
doing?
the We're here.
Uh,
Here.
okay.
Don't worry, friend. Y'all only up 1. That's it.
Hey, listen, I don't boast. I don't talk shit. I don't do none of that. I just let the game play out and we can discuss afterwards. May the best team win, which is, going to be the Rangers. It's ironic, friend. They coming in with a tied. They have the exact same record. They have the exact same record.
Wonderful, but I think you meant the Astros.
No, that's not what I meant. No.
I'm pretty sure. Okay.
The Rangers. Yeah. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. Y'all come on in the room. Come on in the room. We having a Civil War today. Okay, y'all come on in the room. How y'all doing? What's up, Pablo Escobar, Bionic Prince? How you doing? 704 Joe. Hey, Joe from Dallas. He know what time it is. What's up, Georgia Peach? How you doing? Black Attack. Intico Khan, how are you? I think I said that right. Dominic, come on in. Shogun 76 Skills from New Orleans. How you doing? Soul Power, aka Gamed Up Kennels. Hey, Gamed Up Kennels. How you doing? What? You gotta tell me what.
A phenomenal Mexican is a piece of shit. That's all.
Hey, Quell. Hey, tell Chance I said hi.
Congratulations.
Yeah, my sweet baby cousin played baseball, so he pitching in the championship game. Win the game. Hey, Chris, how you doing? What's good? D21519. We have phenomenal Mexican BOXIANA's a fan of cheaters. Yes, she is. Boxing and Barbecue, how are you? Jason Williams, hey. Talib Cunningham, how are you? Hey, Corey Parker. NBA D Nice, how you doing? What's up with you? You are. It's okay though. I like the Astros too when they ain't playing the Rangers. It's all good.
I mean, but that's okay. Cheaters win. My cheaters are winning.
Your cheaters do win. Canelo wins. Astros win.
And you know what? What do I always tell y'all? Y'all know what you're going up against. Either one up us or lose. Hello?
CW say if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
They ain't trying.
Look who strolled up in here all late and whatnot.
Oh, it's K.
It's K. Hey, K. Mm-hmm. So y'all come on in the room because we do have some. Hey, Time. We do have some fights to discuss as we watch. Come on, y'all, get it in. As we watch the Astros and the Rangers duke it out in the first game of the ALCS. There were some really good fights last night. I told y'all on Friday that every time we have a fight weekend that we have, like, they're not mega cards, like mega matchups, but some good solid matchups, they turn out being really good competitive fights. And so that's what we had last night. We had a UK card. We had a Mexico card. Golden Boy had a card in Mexico that I wasn't aware of on Friday, but we're going to talk about it because Burchell made a return. And there was a Showtime card. And in the middle of all of that foolishness, my friend be liking to watch that Misfit boxing shit. So that was on too yesterday. We'll talk about that a little bit, I guess. We can start with the Misfit shit because it came on first. Did you watch all that mess?
I watched the majority of it, friend. What a mockery we have become. Boxing is crazy. Like, there was so many people in that freaking arena. They filled that bitch up to the packed. Even the big tall seats up at the top were filled. They panned that camera around. I was like, this is unreal.
Were they weren't in the O2, were they? Was that the
I
A2 O2 arena?
her
I don't know where it was, but it was full.
full, full. That's just like I wasn't expecting at that Jake Paul weigh-in. Like it started out real like empty. Friend, by the time that bitch started, it was full. I was like, where are they getting up? I know they started on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So like they got a base, but that shit was crazy to me. Um, I don't remember all the people's names. I remember Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis because they've been building all the beef for that fight. Very lacklusterish. Dylan looked like shit in there, but Logan looked like shit too. But he a good wrestler. He sells that shit wrestling, but this boxing ain't for him. He need to leave that to his brother.
His brother don't need to box neither. Them two stringy hair I'm sorry.
He trying though, okay? So like I don't know, there was some after fight commotion, but apparently Dylan was the melee or some shit. It was crazy after their fight. Well, the KSI fight, did you watch that one?
I saw bits and pieces of it.
Hey, Tommy Fury is like, I don't know, he don't like he should be boxing. But he beating up on these YouTubers. And I don't know, KSI is very ugly. He's hard for me to look at. Don't leave. No. You just stay here. We're gonna get through the show just like this. I don't know, he weird, off looking to me. I don't know if he ain't got no hairline. I don't know what it is. It's just ultimately very weird. Um, he looked like he be trying to actually take this shit serious too. They all do, but the boxer won, I guess. It was a draw. It was a draw. They both look the same. And Tommy Fury, for him to be a boxer, he should have beat the shit out of KSI like on some real time, and he didn't. I was very much confused. And then of course, they had to get Tyson Fury and film him. It was a strange money grab event, and they made a shitload of money.
A shit ton of money. So I have so many questions about the whole setup. So my first question is, where do they find these people? Like, I know they say the internet and YouTube, but these people that they actually put in the ring are like, I guess, just popular people with YouTube pages. But I don't know none of them people. And I know I'm way out of their age demographic. I know this. But like, who are these people? Like, who is a Dylan Dennis? Who are you? I don't know him. What how did he become so famous? Like, what does he do?
Did
Does he
he
talk
used to
shit?
UFC?
No, I don't think so. That's what I don't understand. Like, even
Yeah.
with some of the undercard people, like, who are these people? Where do they come from? Where do they find these folks? Do they buy a lot of followers and then just say they famous and then people just agree and say, okay, yeah, they famous because he looked like he might be somebody? I'm very confused. I don't know how any of this is a thing. And then it was in the UK, so they had all these commentators that are from the UK. The UK girl was commentating. They were talking about all the famous people that were in the house, and I'm looking at the people that they naming, and I'm like, I don't know them neither. How they famous? What they do?
Knew there was Christopher Eubanks, and I don't like the way he dressed. I don't like the way he dressed at all. I don't know. Every time I see him, I have something negative to say. He just he don't have no swag. Like it's just I didn't know none of those people either.
I don't know none of them people. Like who? Like hey, who is Salt Pappy? Who is it? I don't know him.
I
What
don't
did
know
he
it, but
do?
I know he lost a bunch of weight. I think that's some shit I be having to ask the kids. Hold on, let me ask.
So live streamers. John Norris says live streamers are the new celebrities. Are these people on Twitch or something? Are they gamers? Like, how do I need to know? Because I need to break into this. I got personality. I need to know how they making these coins because this is I'm somebody game me up because I don't know.
Hey, I had to ask my kid and he don't know. So I don't know these people. We don't know these people.
I don't know none of these folks. And they just kept saying, oh, got house full of celebrities. We got so and so. And I know, us Americans can be very arrogant. And if we don't know you, we feel like you ain't nobody to be known. But for real, y'all, I didn't know none of them people hardly. I knew a couple of the athletes because I watch sports like a maniac. It was some track people in there. Here in America, we like track stars, certain ones, but we ain't no distance runner, celebrity. The man was a distance runner. I know him because I know track like that, but I didn't get it. I was very confused. I did not understand, but what I did understand was they made a lot of money. Now, I'm trying to figure out, and they have these often, these misfits. They titled them, they named them, they have numbers and stuff. Like they do it all the time. Yeah, they have belts. So I am really trying to understand. I just had a birthday, so I feel a little seasoned. That's my word, seasoned. These children have me my mind is buckled. I'm so confused. But make y'all coins though. Make your coins. I think this, to me, for them, this is their new age WWE because they know it's bullshit. They are just really entertained by it. And it's crazy though, because they really get caught up in thinking that these folks is talking all this noise and trolling and really gonna do something in their ring, and all they gonna do is run around and pity pat and tag and wrestle on each other. That's it.
Like I watched one time, and they had a fighter named Corn. Hold on, let me see if we.
Corn
is a boxer. Well, he's a YouTuber that was fighting, and like for his arms, the whole arm is maybe the size of my wrist, and he was out there and he just got ran and chased. He fought a guy. Is it Borat? Is that the movie with the man with the mustache?
Yes.
He fought a man that looked like Borat.
Okay, so I'm done. I'm done. 619 Kelly Factor. Hey 619. He says, "Hi Queens. I wouldn't mind seeing Tszyu or Janibek fight Crawford, and I'm going to the Devin and Regis fight. I can't wait. Yay! Every here I come. Oh, that's gonna be a good fight, baby. We finna talk about that. Okay, because honey, yeah, it's a mess that has been stirred up concerning that fight. Anyway, so we're gonna move on to the actual boxing, the real boxing that we know and love and whatnot. And I'll start. Are we starting with the Top Rank card or the Showtime card?
Let's start with Let's start with Tim. Let's start with Tim because it was only them that everybody.
Yeah. Tim, Tszyu, and Brian Mendoza, they were the highlight of the Showtime card. Now, there was an undercard fight with Goodman and the young man that Abner Mares fought, the last fight he had, and that was actually a good scrap. That was a really good scrap. Goodman ended up winning. He's another Australian smaller guy that they're really trying to get behind, but he fought well, and I forget the guy's name. He was tough. He was tough, and Abner said he was. He's tough, but he just lacks defense. And Goodman ended up pulling out that fight. But baby, did you see Brian Mendoza and Tim Tszyu? Did you watch it?
Okay, so it's Sunday, so I got to tell the truth.
Yes, tell the people what you did.
So I went to sleep. I woke up. It was like 1 o'clock. Listen, my son went to the homecoming dance yesterday. I was stressed out. So I went to sleep because my brain took all it could take. But I got up this morning and I watched it. I noticed a few things. It was a banger. Did you listen to the music?
Say, man, I would have thought we were like back in the mid 2000s, early to mid 2000s, hip hop, deep hip hop era. They were, you could not have told me this wasn't melanated event. I'll just say that.
Very, very, very melanated event. I was like, they ain't played a pop song yet. Like I ain't heard no nothing. All I done heard is hip hop, which is cool. I know people from Australia, they watch this channel, they didn't rock with us for a little minute. Let us know, like, is that what y'all be listening to, or did y'all have a Pacific DJ over there for last night? Um, I also took away from that fight. There was a lady there. Don't leave here. No, 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 no. Come back, friend. No, it's Sunday. The truth must be told. Come on. There was a lady there. I was very much, what is my word? Taken aback at her. Um, she was screaming. When I say screaming, I mean she literally could be heard throughout the arena. I was like, hello? Nobody gonna kick her out. Like it got so bad, I just turned the sound off because I couldn't take it no more. She literally yelled from round one to the end of the damn fight.
My throat was hurting.
Who did she belong to?
Tim.
She did?
That's his woman.
I know you fucking lying.
Yeah.
At home. She yells at him at home. And
Man, she talk bad to that man at home. You can't tell me she don't talk bad to him.
she do.
She said it with all her chest.
Yes.
Man, say
Get on it. It was Chai back in the day.
she was Chai times 10. She was loud and rusty with it. Her throat was like man,
She
say
sound like me and my son football games. Cause I be out there having to coach sometimes, friend. So I need to make sure I can be heard. I know the whole entire team hear me. I make sure they do, but she had me beat, friend. I
she
had to turn her off.
the last person I heard loud like that at a fight was Clarissa at Franchon's fight. You remember that?
Yes.
She had nothing on her. She was really, really loud. Like way loud.
I was very much confused. But support your man, sis. Stand by your guy. But goddamn. I really heard myself in the live flesh how I sound at the football games. I need to calm down.
If that's how you sound, friend, see, senorita.
They be needing to get yelled at, friend. They be needing. He didn't need to get yelled at. He was doing what he was supposed to do. She was yelling at that man. But it was a good fight, friend.
It was. It was a really good fight.
I was surprised at Brian Mendoza, though.
What was surprising?
I expected him to do better. Like, I was rooting for the upset for him. Like, I really wanted him to upset Tim. Just because he'd been on an upset roll, it's only right. And, like, I don't know, friend, it kind of hurt me to see him lose like that. But I don't know. I got a thing for the underdog now. Some of them deserve that. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know. I wanted him to win, but Tim deserves his credit too. He's a great fighter. Like, he got some power. Yeah, I ain't gonna say great. He good. He good. I want to see. He called down Mega Mel
immediately
and was real like Usyk with it. You know how Usyk be doing that, singing and shit. Come on, man. I don't know. He give me creepy man vibes. And the way that lady was yelling, I know it'd be some weird shit going on in their home.
I don't know what kind of role play they do, but I just can only imagine. I
I
can
don't know
only
if I want to imagine.
I can only imagine. Hey, to leave Cunningham, he says, "How long I been gone? Neek got a man, and BOXIANA boy having girlfriends and stuff. I know. Charlo losing. I ain't never going back to Colorado again. Oh, to leave. You been in Colorado that long? Oh man. Yeah, things is changing around here. Uh-huh. Folks growing up and whatnot. Thank you for coming through. Come back, tell your mama and your lady and your daughter we said hey. Tell them we said hey. So, look, good fight. Very good competitive fight. I had the fight even going into round 8. Mendoza boxed really well to me in those first 4 rounds. I'll say the first 3. He boxed really well in those first 3 rounds. Felt like Tszyu came back and got the 4th. This was the kind of fight that I had told myself before I started watching it, I was going to try to score it. So I was paying attention. And Mendoza did really well early on in the fight. Tim came on later in the fight. And again, I had it scored 4-4 after 8. 9, 10, and 11 were clear cut, very uneven, all Tszyu rounds. He got comfortable. I don't know if Mendoza started slowing down a little bit because he was very active early on. Tim couldn't corner him. By those later rounds, he started leaning on those ropes a little bit more, started getting hit more, and he wasn't throwing as much as he was earlier. Tim was very respectful of Mendoza and his power early on. So early on, I think that's how Mendoza was able to win some rounds because Tim was kind of inactive. He was just really stalking at first. But once he got comfortable, he started going to work, and boy, let me tell you, if nothing else, Mendoza got a chin from back yonder, baby, because he was taking punches clean to the side of the head, to the front of the forehead, to the chin. His head, I know he still got a headache today. I want to send him BC powders and Excedrin because he should have a headache today. Really good fight though. He was still competitive, even though he was visibly getting beat up. He was still very competitive in the fight. And in the 12th round, I don't know if Tim deliberately eased up off the gas or if Mendoza just made an effort to himself and said, hey, I'm going to give it all I got in this 12th round. He came back and won that 12th round. So I had it scored 7-5. Tszyu. Good fight. Good action-packed fight. I love Mendoza even more than I did before. I liked him, but he gained a new fan in me after watching him last night, even in defeat. So, really good fight. Congratulations to Tszyu. I love his energy. I love how he is staying active while still seeking a fight with Jermell Charlo. I don't know what Jermell is going to do, but sir, if you don't fight Tszyu, I'm going to have to go and say you ducking this man because there's no reason why you shouldn't be fighting this man at this point. He has the one belt that you need to reclaim your undisputed status. I think the sanctioning bodies will all understand if that's the fight you want to take next. So what are we calling Tszyu? I mean, what are we calling Jermell Charlo if he don't fight Tszyu next? What are we calling him? Your team losing, you can't concentrate, huh?
My guy was up to bat. I just knew he was finna, you know what I'm saying? Do what he do.
Woo!
I'm free at this tonight, this evening. This is why I don't watch shit in front of people because my face tell my story. What was the question?
What's up, KO? I see you up in here. How you doing?
Chance won.
Oh, they won. Hey, Chance.
Congratulations, Chance.
Congratulations, Chance. I see you coming through. Hey, John Nori. I see you, Rick Timms, Bella Faith. Y'all come on in. Teach. I see you, Tiana. How you doing? Y'all come on through. Come on in. Come on in.
Hi, Tim.
Hmm?
You said you don't think Mel want to fight Tim?
I'm asking you, what are we gonna call Mel if he doesn't fight Tim? Because at this point, hey, big dog Willie, I see you up in here too.
I honestly don't know what to call that.
Why come you don't?
Because I can't see. I'm blind.
No, it's Sunday. This ain't Friday.
We're
Yeah.
gonna let a duck. If he don't fight him because we let it go with the hand, you fought Canelo, you should still be in good fighting shape. Come on down. If you know 154 is your weight, get it in and go back. Go back to 154 and do your thing. What? My fellow Texan, I hope you enjoyed this show. This is your last one. This might be your last, my boy. Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? I cannot accept in that fight.
I mean, I can't either. He gonna have to come on with the come on. The man, he ain't been disrespectful. He's been just calling out your name. You gonna have to address this at some point. You talking, but you don't know who Tim Kazoo is. Yeah, you know now. We all know who he is now. Okay, you can't. We not finna play crazy like that no more. We know exactly who he is. You don't have to come on with the come on. Tim say he ain't fighting in Australia no more. Tim say he coming to Vegas. He gonna see us in Vegas. That's what he said. So I'm eager. I like Tim Tszyu. I don't think he's a world beater. I think he's a really good fighter, but he's young and he keeps getting better. This was a really good test for him, and he passed it. He never got hurt. He didn't get clipped. You know, his defense ain't the best, but he can take a punch. So I'm ready for that fight next at 54. But can we talk about the top rank card? Can we talk about the top rank card? And can we first talk about, and shout out to Tim Tszyu for the Tiffany blue outfit. I loved it. Let's talk about Keyshawn Davis and his fight last night. Shout out to Keyshawn. I typically give him hell about his outfits and whatnot, but I saw he had on the pink and the black, and I saw the meaning behind his trunks and whatnot. Very sentimental, very sweet, very nice, wonderful idea, being that it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Good job, Keyshawn. I even was he had his hair tied up nicely this time so that it wasn't getting knocked loose and looking crazy while he was in there boxing. So great deal. But let's just talk about Keyshawn in the ring last night. Now, I know it's a lot of people in here that are really high on Keyshawn Davis. I happen to think he's a good boxer. That's about it. I don't see a whole. I mean, he ain't no world beater to me. I ain't saying he can't be, but I saw one very distinct flaw. What did you think about his fight last night, friend?
I thought it was going to be a better performance. Maybe because Bo Mac been gone. You know what I'm saying? They getting back reacquainted with each other. He just ain't look great to me. I thought he should have went in there and like slaughterhouse. Like this, not the way he be talking. I told you earlier. I think he better than all of his competition. So he don't take anybody serious.
He does. He does.
And he fights like that too. He fights like I'm better than all y'all. I'm not prepared. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I want to go do and then see what happens. I don't. That's friend. You like. I was expecting more. Like for me to have to go back and watch something that give me an opportunity to watch the shit with a fresh mind. Like I was going into this with Keyshawn is gonna beat this boy's ass, even though I have the feeling about Keyshawn that I do. It wasn't spectacular. I'm not gonna change the shit just because I don't like him. Like, no, I expect him to go in there and dominate. You go out there, you talk all this shit to these fighters and shit, like you can beat their ass, you gonna beat them. Let's see it. Now I want to see him against some real competition. Like some real competition. Like Shakur didn't fight Frank, make Frank and Keyshawn. Yeah, I know, but
That's a step
I
backwards
want to
in
see
my
him because everybody give that whole, they Olympians, they love throwing that shit up. They Olympians and they got all these amateur and all this pedigree. All right. So why are we like slowing them through the process? Like he didn't just start fighting. He know how this shit go. Like let him fight somebody. But I don't know why it work like that.
Well, because he ain't ready yet. And they know he ain't ready. And you know why they know he's not ready? He lacks one vital component of being a top tier, upper echelon fighter. He has all the skills, he has all the tools. He does not keep his focus. That is the major issue I have with Keyshawn Davis. It's like you said, he knows in his mind, he feels in his mind that he's better than his competition. So he gets in that damn ring and his mind get to wondering and going elsewhere. And before you know it, he walk into something or he get caught with something. And then all hell, no, I don't want to say all hell break loose, but then it's like, okay, now he rang my bell. Now let me get back focused. Well, no. Had you stayed focused, the fight could have been over with. But you in here playing around. Like he said in his press conference, I was just in there having fun. I just doing what I wanted to do in there. Okay. That's why you're still a prospect. That's why they're not putting you in against other people. I don't know if he got ADHD. I don't know if he needs Ritalin or Adderall. I don't know. But he does not stay focused. And you will get your ass beat up in any kind of 10, 12 round fight in there with somebody who has talent and skills like you do. Because you in there losing focus, in there playing and shit. I don't like that. Before he fight anybody else, first of all, he needs to fight Andy Cruz. That's the fight I want to see. Before he called out anybody else, and I'm glad he didn't call out nobody else. You know you ain't ready yet. You're a prospect. Be that. Congratulations, but be that. Oh boy, Albright, he was a decent fighter. That was a good fight for Keyshawn. He needs them kind of fights. I ain't even trying to get him in there with nobody upper echelon yet, because he ain't ready. He ain't ready. He not. He has the tools, but he needs the experience. He really does. And if they put him in there with Abdullah Mason, he gonna get beat up.
And you know what? I was just finna say that. Please don't put him in there with Abdullah Mason because the difference between the two, yeah, they fight in the same weight. They both been fighting since they were kids. Abdullah different when he get in that ring. He ain't in there fucking around and shit. Keyshawn's mentality is I can beat all of y'all. Y'all not as good as me. So I can go in there and do whatever I want to do. And skills from New Orleans, I just want to say something quickly. I don't like Keyshawn because of how Keyshawn act. Has nothing to do with Bud. I love Bud when it does not concern Errol Spence Jr. So I that's just what that is. Keyshawn acts like Shakur. I don't like that shit that he did with fucking Frank. He didn't do all that when he was in front of Frank. Got outside and was like, oh, I said we can fight at 18 fights. Like, goddamn, I just started fighting. I didn't like that. Be about that shit you say about. You say you can whoop all these people's asses. Whoop their ass.
That energy be way different.
But stay away from that Abdullah. They need to make that at a way later date. Abdullah dog walk him right now.
Well, I don't know if he dog walks him. I know it's competitive. I know what I know is too many of them at 135 pounds for them to over there in the same promotional affiliation to not be at some point fighting each other. Y'all can't be holding each other hand singing kumbaya this whole time. Somebody gonna have to move up, move around, something gonna have to happen because y'all, it's too many of y'all over there to not be mixing it up at this point. That's how I feel, especially because y'all all got the same, y'all prospects. Who you can't. Your boy having problems fighting, finding folks to fight him, and he ain't no prospect no more. So what y'all gonna do over there at Top Rank? That's what I want to know. What y'all gonna do? Either way, congratulations, Keyshawn Davis. um Decent performance last night, but I want him to work on concentration. I want him to work on staying focused the full fight. Okay, that's what gets a lot of people beat up. They lose focus for a split second, and that's all she doggone wrote. That's it. That's a part of professionalism, though. That's a part of being a professional boxer. You have to stay focused, honey. You ain't there lollygagging and bullshitting because you think you so much better than somebody else. Everybody ain't finna come down there and lay down for you. They not. They not. And if Albright had he had any kind of stank on that punch, you would have been in trouble because you walked head first into it.
Because he almost got dropped in one of them rounds. I want to say it was like 5 or 6. That boy hit him and them legs wasn't okay. I don't know, man. He just get hit too much wrongly. He get hit with the wrong shit that'll possibly knock him out.
From somebody else.
Needs to stay focused. But he's got to change his mentality as well, friend. He got to get that I'm better than y'all out my head. Like, you might have beat up on these boys and sparring. It ain't sparring out there in that fucking ring. Be on some for real, for real.
For real. People trying to hurt you. For real. This ain't practice. This ain't sparring. They want you 9 times out of 10, he's in there with somebody who he probably is more popular than. If somebody get in there and do something to you, sir, and make a name off of you, you gonna be sick and sad because you ain't really got a chance to make a name off of you yet. Don't let that happen. I don't want that for you, Keyshawn. Actually, I'm not a huge fan of his, but his character, his personality and whatnot, it is good for the sport. I'll say that. It keeps me intrigued. I'll say that. And he has just enough talent to back up the stuff that he says until he don't. So we'll see. Big Dog Willie, hashtag TWT, came through with the 20-piece. Hey, he says, salute to the queens and the notorious diabolical Haney Colt. Okay, Willie. Khan is unretiring at the beginning of the next year, and I'm going to London to watch him fight. Also, I finally got my Jerry curl. Only problem is my pillows are getting oily. So, for your pillows, Willie, you might want to go ahead and invest in you a plastic cap, okay? Because we don't want you to have the grease pillow that causes germs and face acne and all kind of shit like that, okay? We don't want that for you. But thank you for coming through with the 20-piece. We appreciate it. Rick, I see you in the comments talking about the new center. I was going to go out there, but I'm still recovering from my vacation, so I decided to sit my behind down and stay at home. But I can't wait to get out there and see the facility. Rick said it's a beautiful facility out there in Rosenberg. Friend, we have to discuss, and I ain't gonna call it the elephant in the room because somebody gonna probably think I'm trying to be funny when I say that, and I'm not trying to be funny when I say that. But we have to discuss that very awkward interview that the newly freed Bomac did. Did you see that? Did you get a chance to see that?
Y'all lied to me. Y'all lied to me, and I did, because we'll get to that. But we got to address the lie in the room first. What was the lie that y'all told me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, now you legally blind and deaf?
I'm blind.
Too. What was the lie that y'all told me?
I thought I saw that he had lost a couple of pounds.
Wait, friend. Ain't no way. No, he didn't. Not an ounce. Y'all lied. And then he got jailhouse braids. Did you come home and get them, or was you in there and got them? Because if you was in there and got them, who braided your hair in there?
I think he came home and got them.
Either way, y'all lied to me. He ain't lose shit. And I don't know. I don't like them braids. Just put the hat back on. Have the braids, but put the hat back. He's getting dressed like Bud.
I don't know what they doing. They over there trying to embrace their Samson or something over there. Everybody letting their hair grow out. I don't know. I just figured he was already ungroomed when he went over there. So it just got a chance to grow out more. And so somebody caught it and braided it up.
Whoever
I
did
ain't even mad.
grip.
Hmm.
Whoever did that got some grip because that shit look.
They did. Whoever did it is talented because
Yeah.
they great. They yeah, they did. They grabbed it right on up. Um,
Also, go ahead.
no, you go.
Also, Top Rank is the sports version of Vlad TV.
Why do you say such a thing?
They are the fucking police, incriminating ass niggas. And Bomac got up there. Don't you say fucking else. Where's your lawyer? Cause I know they advised your ass not to fucking speak of this shit. I know they did. Why the fuck did he get up there and say he carried 2 or 3 straps on him at all times? Where the fuck you hide them under your titties? In your belly button? No, don't you leave. It's Sunday. No, come back. Come back. I'm gonna leave. Where on your hip? Cause you constantly pulling your pants up. You're not afraid that goddamn gun gonna fall off? I'm confused. Where do you hide all these guns and why do you need them? All you gotta do is run towards somebody. They gonna stop all shit. Act like you falling. They'll leave you the fuck alone. I promise you. Get near them and then act like you finna fall. I promise you they gonna be done fucking with you. Cause they don't want you to land on them. I was angry. Don't you? No, friend, don't leave. Do not leave. He needs to unbig his back while he on national television telling the world that he carried 2 or 3 straps. Like, that's your personal business. You don't have to announce that you carry a gun. The first off, they shouldn't have never asked the damn question in the fucking first place on national television. Like, why do y'all want to know why he got locked up or what happened leading to the moments? Shut the fuck up, Mark Kriegel. You're stupid. Y'all all are dumb. And like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I was very upset with the line of questioning. I was very upset. Now I knew that it was gonna come out, but I just didn't like the way it came out. See, to me, Bomac is an extension of ESPN. Okay, his boxers, most of them are signed to Top Rank, so he is an extension of ESPN. You guys should be showing him in the best. Okay, you should be trying to show him in the best light, and I just did not like line of questioning. Of course, they were going to ask him, how does he feel to be back home? You know, what happened? And I don't even really mind. I do mind. I just don't like Bomac with a microphone in his face. He's not, y'all know how I feel about that. Everybody is not meant to be interviewed. Everybody is not meant to be on camera and talking in front of people. That ain't for everybody. Okay? I don't believe that's for Bomac. So I wish he hadn't said anything. I wish he hadn't just not agreed to do the interview at all. Talk about his boxer if that's what y'all gonna talk about. We know he hasn't been here for Keyshawn's camp, so his other 2 partners picked up the slack. Thank goodness. But I'm back now, and we can move on. That should have been the extent of the interview. But you asked the man what happened. Okay, cool. That's a general question. Why you going into details asking about how did it happen? How many guns do you have? As many as I can buy. Now, because Bomac is not comfortable in front of the camera and with a microphone, he didn't give him the comeback that I was sitting up in my living room wanting him to give back. Well, my Second Amendment right says I can bear arms. I just forgot because I have a plenty that this particular one was in this particular bag. Why do I have so many? Because I live in America. Bitch, that's why. Okay? I don't know when the Civil War gonna pop off in this. from day to day. That's why, Mark. That's what I wanted him to say. I just forgot I was going to the UK. Okay, I forgot. It was in my bag. I forgot. That's all he had to say. But he kept pressing and pressing, like, bitch, I'm not on trial. What is you doing? I didn't like that. I didn't like that from Mr. Kriegel. I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that. I didn't appreciate that.
They are the police. Like, think about how the people, okay, y'all know how I feel about certain things, right? And it's not everybody. Like, think about how, well, we getting on the map. Think about how they do the black, like, look at Shakur. Shakur done got up on all these goddamn different channels and told 150 million different damn things. Nobody, like, and you didn't have to force it out of him. He just asked one question and he just started talking and it all started coming out. Like, they expect all of these negative things from their fighters that look like you and me. Let me say it like that.
Well. Anyway.
So I don't understand it. Like, they don't do the rest of those the other fighters that don't look like me and you. They don't do them like that. Get them up there and ask them questions like that in front of the damn world. I think it's weird that they do that. I think that's one conversation that shouldn't have had to been had on national television, especially not with the issue with guns that we're having over here.
I didn't like trying to question it. I didn't like it, and then I didn't like his follow-up question to it. And I wish Bomac had shut his ass all the way down. That's what I wish he had done. I wish he had shut him down to the ground. But again, stay out of the camera if that ain't your thing. Stay from in front of that camera, please.
But like, I just want to know, like, who trying to harm Bomac?
You know what? We laughing, but I do remember him saying, I do remember him saying at one time somebody threatened his life. Somebody threatened his life. Now, I don't be going on in folks' personal life up in Omaha, Nebraska.
It was probably Popeyes.
I hate her. I really can't. Well, I don't know. I don't know who threatened the man, but he feels threatened. And so he wants to protect all of himself. So he has a lot of firearms that he can legally have. And that's just that on that. And so we're going to move on.
Speak before we go too far, because I know we're finna get to Janibek. I just want to say something. Javante, because I know this is going to get back to your ass specifically. Stop taunting that motherfucking judge. She don't like you.
What'd he do this time?
Bruh, he made a tweet and was like, she won't let him leave Maryland, not Baltimore, Maryland. And he fearing for his life. Sir, that's this whole, you can go to a million little towns there. You're rich.
Stop. You don't have to be in Baltimore.
You don't have to be there. Stop taunting that lady that has control over your life. She's already showed you she don't care about you very much. Please.
It's all.
Stop taunting that woman. Don't say nothing else about her. Like, you're making it hard for yourself. Please, sir. We already having a hard time with this Pitbull Cruise bullshit. You gonna be real mad if she is start invoking some shit and you don't do that. Just leave that lady alone. She ain't got nothing for you, sir.
I don't know why he messing with that woman. I don't know why. Keep her name. Don't say nothing about no judge.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth. You heard me?
I know we ain't finna talk about that.
Friend, she don't need to say nothing else. She don't need to speak no more. She just needs somebody to rip her lips off. You remember on the Matrix where the mouth was like turned into skin?
Just fused together. Just. Say nothing else.
She's very much. That's why I don't trust bald head people.
Okay, we moving on. We are moving on to Janibek. Sit your ass down. Let's go. Okay, sorry. So, I kind of sounded like the lady from last night. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. Woo woo. Whew, we had full bases. I was a little nervous over here. Sorry. Okay. Whew, we're back. So yesterday, Janibek. Sorry, y'all. It's so funny because I get like this in my cousin's baseball games. His mama be looking at me like I'm crazy. I struck the little boy. I was like, Sam! She was like,
yeah,
kid.
they don't take us nowhere, friend.
Sorry. Ew. So last night, my guy, I told y'all I'm a fan of Janibek. I think that's his name, his last name. So Janibek wanted to unify his belts at 160 pounds last night, and he did so against a German fellow whose name is Vincenzo. And I thought everybody named Vincenzo had to have some type of Italian in him, but apparently he's from Germany. I don't know. Maybe he got some Italian in him from somewhere. I don't know. But I disagreed with the stoppage, and I never disagreed with stoppages. Did you see that fight last night? How did you feel about the ref stopping that fight like that?
I was okay with it. You know what? Sometimes they see something, friend. I didn't want that man to get dead in there. Because Janibek was laying on his shit. Friend, something off about him. Like, he a killer. I don't fuck with people like that. Something is off about him, and I can't figure out what it was. The refs are gonna have to stop his fights, or he gonna keep going. He gonna see you out of it still and still keep hitting you. He's crazy, deranged.
I love him. I really like Janibek.
Yeah.
Janibek be talking that shit, and he coming in, he backs it all the way up. I want to see that. I know John Norrie. I know all races are everywhere. I'm just being facetious, y'all. Good Lord. But yeah, Vincenzo got them hands put on him last night. Vincenzo couldn't even get right. Vincenzo was in the corner like this. You know who Vincenzo looked like? Vincenzo looked like Jamel. Sorry, he did. Sorry. And maybe that's why I felt like that. Because they let Mel get beat on for 12 rounds.
Mel wouldn't get beat on like that. Janibek for real. Like, for real. And you know what? It ain't no noise down there at 160. I think he can go up to 168 and start whooping on some asses.
You know what? I think he gonna stay at 160. Keep calling them names out. He can go undisputed at 160. Is what he can do. Who gonna beat him? Who is going to beat him? Nobody. Call him.
Don't Tony to fight at 160.
Who? You said that and you didn't even believe it. Who? Who else got a belt at 160?
Who?
I think Laura has a belt at 160.
He'll dog walk the shit out of Laura.
He'll hurt Laura bad.
He need to go and retire and get that belt to him on retirement.
Man, listen.
I don't know anybody that can beat him. Maul, hell no, he beat the shit out of Maul. Let's be for real. Be fucking for real.
What is do we know what weight Maul is fighting at?
Yeah, no. 160. Because Mel is at 168 right now.
So he's fighting this next fight against Jose at 160.
Gotta be.
Okay, he has the other belt. I'm tripping. Maul has the other belt at 160.
Oh, he's gonna get his ass chewed up and spit out. He can't fight no Janibek, friend.
I want to see it.
No, he didn't go with Montiel. No.
He gonna have to do something.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot of slow. What is it? Slow singing? No.
He gonna have to do something. But all I know is the feeling I get from Janibek is how I felt when I first started looking at Monster in a way. I'm not saying he's nowhere close to skilled as Monster in a way, but I'm saying that to say when I was saying, no, I like Monster. Monster pretty good. People was like, he ain't all that. They just, giving him all that. He ain't all that. Monster just kept winning, kept getting better, kept winning. He beat up a 40-year-old down there and da 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 da. Okay, I'm gonna beat him up again and I'm gonna beat him up sooner. He just kept getting better, kept getting better, kept getting better. And then when we saw what we wanted to see, because everybody was like, I want to see him against a slick black boxer. He ain't never fought no black boxer before. He don't know what he and then when he saw the black boxer, the champion, the one that he had to move up in weight classes to fight, it wasn't pretty.
You know what, friend? There's two fights that I just can't bring myself to go back and rewatch. I still really have not rewatched Spence versus Crawford, and I have not even went to go begin to go watch Fulton versus Inouye. I just can't bring myself to do that.
I haven't watched Spence versus Crawford in its entirety. I've seen bits and pieces since the fight, but I've gone back to watch that Monster Inouye and Stephen Fulton fight, and it is what you thought it was. It is exactly what you remember. He started off the fight with a stiff stab jab to his midsection, and he's just quick and fast. Quick and fast. Oh, it must be coming up. Come on, Verlander, throw us one. Yeah. So I'm just saying, I don't know how good Janibek can possibly be, but I'm getting the feeling that
don't you yell either. Gone
he could be a problem. My TV must be way behind yours.
This motherfucker, bro.
So, congratulations to Janibek. He is now a unified champion at 160. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what? You know what's funny? Because I know we talking about Janibek, but Texas shit is popping off right now. I went back and I watched our promo for the Spence versus Crawford show. Because remember, I made us like some movies for the big fight that was coming up. The fucking song that I used for the promo for the fight.
What was the song?
Bitch, I'm from Texas. Friend, I immediately deleted it off all of our social media. Immediately. I'll be in the house, y'all, and VJ will turn the song up. Nik she didn't hurt him do the shit. He just turns the motherfucking song on randomly just to like taunt me and shit. Like, friend, I never want to hear that song again. They had his ass on Texas's field, and then Texas got their ass beat
at the last second.
I was so angry.
Girl, that song is doomed. I'm sorry. It is. I know we shouldn't feel like that, but I do.
I'm wondering if that song got played in the locker room or something. That song was somewhere around this evening.
Oh, you think? It's still early, friend. I ain't gloating. It's still early. It's still very early. And the Astros do have bats.
They sit him down because he just isn't throwing at this point, friend. He's not even fucking trying.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So, okay, look. Congratulations to Janibek. And I can't wait to see where he goes next. I don't want folks to be running from Janibek though, because it feels like nobody want to see him. It's what it feels like to me. I would like to see what he does to somebody lame like Adames. But 160 is kind of thin up there. So we shall see what happens with him next. But I believe he the real deal. And if y'all don't watch him, you need to start. Get on him right now. He looks Asian, but he's Russian Well, he's from Kazakhstan. Okay, so yeah, him. Ooh, yeah, oh, but baby, okay, all right. So last thing I wanted to discuss, friend, you gotta hit us with the Twitter tea, because apparently it's been some shit popping off on Twitter. Give me
Yes.
the Twitter tea.
Is it safe to speak? Because folks don't. Should I? I don't know, friend. Should I? I guess I already ruined it at this point, right?
Yeah, go ahead, blast off.
Regis has lost his motherfucking mind, Reginald Progerus. Okay, so y'all ain't on Twitter, but boxing Twitter has been really active for maybe about like the last 5 years, you guys. Okay. So in 2021, this female boxer named Saloon, basically made a tweet that Devin Haney paid to get some fights removed off of his shit from when he was fighting in Mexico, right?
Pause.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't say his name. She just said these boxers. So it was insinuating a lot of people. It felt like that's who she was talking about. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. She was insinuating, but she went back and made another tweet where she was like insinuating more of who she was speaking of. I won't even speak to her name because I really don't like her. So I dare not give her any
Correct.
credit on this other lady's tweet. Well, Reginald found it today and was like, oh no, he found it last night sometime. Was like, oh, I heard Devin getting shit paid off his record. So then like maybe like 3 hours ago, he went and retweeted his own tweet and was like, I confirmed that this is true. With who, Reginald? Who did you speak to, Mr. Prugaru, that told you this bit of information? Because that shit is not how that went. So who did you confirm with, Mr. Prugaru, that this is where you got that information from? Now, I know Ray Jackson is a national treasure on Twitter.
Boxing Twitter president.
Okay. So if like you listening to Ray Jackson, I'm gonna want to get you evaluated because Ray be making a lot of that shit up, y'all. Like he wake up in the morning and be like, I want to lie today, and he'll write a lie, and then you look up and it's on ESPN later that night. How the fuck is this happening?
He wake up and say, I'm gonna fuck with the internet today.
And he be winning. How the fuck do you end up? He been on the boxing scene like 7, 8 fucking times on some bullshit. My sources, it's my cousin at work. Shut the fuck. Why are you lying like this?
He was driving by on the forklift and he said, now, Ray.
And Regis, if you don't focus on that goddamn villain that's saying all these mean and nasty things in a nice tone, you are finna get your ass beat. I know y'all trying to build a fight, but you don't know what to expect from David at 140. And people be calling him pillow fisted at 135. It's gonna fuck y'all up if he got some power at 140. Stop, Regis. We all want to see the fight. The promo that y'all did in the black and white, that was enough to draw me in. It was, friend. When I tell you I loved that for Devin, that's what I've been wanting to see from him. That villain that they want you to be.
And it's a sweet, soft, nice, nasty villain. I like that. It ain't a bunch of rah-rah. His voice ain't, it's just, hey, Regis, I'm coming for you.
No, Kay, I won't say snack if Devin got power, because I should say snack, Cause Bud looked how I never seen him look against Harold. If I gotta do that, we gonna do that too.
We gonna do that too. Okay, don't you come in here with that shit. Now you did good. I'll show, okay. You did good.
You
I'll show.
one in.
Okay. You did good. Don't you come in on the tail end of the show with the foolishness. Okay. Okay.
My thing is like, Regis, why are you listening to people on boxing Twitter? Like, if it's not some people with some credit, like, if it didn't come from Jake, if it didn't come from Fat Dan, like Mark Kanebo, Dan is humongous. Dan and Bomac are the same size. I'm not gonna give him.
Oh, you talking about Dan Rayfield?
Huh?
Oh, you talking about Dan Rayfield?
I'm talking about Big Fat Dan. They got a sandwich named after him. Okay, whatever. The man is large. Okay, big. Like, if you're not getting your shit from like people like that, like an actual fucking source, like, why on earth would you listen? That's like listening to me. You don't know what I might tell you. you
Especially on a Friday. Especially on a Friday.
Monday through Friday, I'm gonna lie to you. The only day you will not get a lie day out of me is Sunday. I won't lie to you on a Sunday. I'm gonna tell you the truth. What?
And he really, like, when I saw it, I was like, okay, they got a press conference coming up Tuesday, guys. If y'all didn't know, their first press conference, come on, get it. Come on, get easy. Yeah. Their first press conference is Tuesday. Okay. Regis and Devin have their first press conference. So I feel like it's Sunday. You know, we just had fights. Regis trying to get some hype going for the press conference. That's how I feel. But then Devin came back and he addressed it. He was like, you getting your information from Rolly? Like, I guess Rolly has said this or something. I don't know. But it's making its rounds on Twitter, which is getting buzz for the press conference Tuesday. So it's doing its job. But I'm like you. I hope this is all it is. I hope Regis ain't really getting caught up in foolishness like that, because that's just for the sake of saying, well, let's say it is true. Let's say he did pay to get one of his L's removed. What does that have to do with you fighting him in November? What does that have to do with him fighting you in November? Who cares? Who the fuck cares? Nobody. Who cares at this point? Find something else to do. I hope, because I want to see a good fight. I like them both. I hope Regis is getting himself together and not getting sidetracked on bull. I'm gonna say this is just for hype. I don't think he's, like, really. Yeah, I think this is for the build up for the fight, and I think it's going to cause the press conference to be a little more interesting, and it's going to cause more people to want to watch the press conference. That's what I think, and it's going to be good. You got the Oakland, attitudinals versus the Louisiana attitudinals. That's going to be some good fireworks. Why are you shaking your head?
You know, that New Orleans attitude is way different.
I know. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we'll see.
I know. That's why I'm eager. I want to see that. Most time Devin is mild-mannered. He ain't finna talk a lot. Y'all know Bill is, though. So sometimes Dev can get, get it popping too.
And you know what? He real disrespectful with it too. Like, I had to go back and like watch him on some things. Like, he real soft spoken, but he be talking that shit. Like, when he rolled up on Tszyu, I was like,
yeah, people underestimate him. It's in him. It's definitely in him. People underestimate him because he speaks, his voice is soft. He's not finna be rah-rah, and he ain't finna do a lot of that, but he be cutting deep deep with them words. So I think this is more so to draw interest to the press conference. And I was already going to be tuned in because, like you, I loved the promo for that fight. I want to see more of it. I think it's going to be a very, very good, entertaining fight. And this is a fight really that if both of them come in their best shape, it it's a toss up. This is Devin's first time at 140. Regis has real fucking knockout, one punch knockout power. Um, so we you got a boxer and a brawler. What are we gonna get? What
I
you gonna
gonna see, friend. I guess we gonna see.
what you think we gonna get?
I don't know. I think Devin finna beat the shit out of Regis. Reginald is just not. I don't know what happened to Reginald, but Reginald ain't that guy to me no more, friend.
Tevis Smith, thank you, Tevis. Tevis says if Devin knocks 5 from Regis at 140, ain't nobody gonna want to get in the ring with him, and that is the truth, and the truth.
And I'm telling you, friend, just from that shit with Zorilla, I know he had a layoff and all that, but Regis ain't Regising to me. And like he hadn't been in any consistent fights really since he fought Josh Taylor. You remember what happened with Ivan Redcatch? And then the next fight he had was with Zorilla. If I'm not mistaken, he may have he fought
Who did he fight? He did have another fight off in there.
beat him real good. Not Ray Vargas. It's one of them ones he shared a name with somebody.
I don't know, but he been having like long layoffs and stuff.
Yeah, they don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Zapata.
We gonna see. This is the first time that he's had a fight that he's not been on a long layoff. So it's going to be interesting, very very interesting. We don't know. And that's what I'm saying. People crack me up. When's the last time so and so knocked so and so out? Y'all cannot. We're just gonna wait and see. How about that? We just gonna wait and see. We just gonna wait and see. I hope it's a good fight though. Again, I like them both, but y'all know how I feel about David Haney, so we shall see.
Reginald finna get outclassed.
Why is you keep calling this man Reginald?
Because nobody knows where the real Rougarou is. Will the real Regis please stand up? Because until further notice, he is Reginald. He was Reginald when he fought Zapata. A little glimpse of the Rougarou showed up, but shit.
Damn.
Reginald, gonna have to show me something.
Dodge J, I rebuked it. Don't you start that shit. J Pitt City. Hey, J Pitt City. He says Devin via a very destructive unanimous decision. Okay, J Pitt City. I can see that. I can see that too. Friend, what else was there? What else happened this weekend? Was there anything? Oh. What's going on with Alicia and Michaela Mayer?
I'm a tad bit speechless. I don't want to say much, but Alicia, what's going on, friend? Something going on. Why are you calling out all these folks like this?
Who's she calling
out now? She said she want to fight. She said, "Yeah, you already know. You already know. Y'all not gonna keep doing that same shit. We gonna figure y'all out." She want to fight Cecilia Brackis. She done called out Clarissa. She back nagging at posting shit from her and Michaela's fight. She said it's time we do it in the UK. It's time to do it in the US. No, ma'am. You told that lady that she wasn't gonna fight her. And then Michaela tweeted something and deleted it. I don't know how many people saw it, so I ain't gonna repeat it. But Michaela wanted a rematch. Alicia said no. She wasn't giving her shit. Fuck that bitch. That's what she said. Well, why you asking? Why you want to do this in the U.S. now? We're still missing some information from you, sis.
Um, yeah, what
We
he said.
we have not yet. We have not.
No,
And
we
normally,
no.
typically, I can't see because I'm blind. I feel like it should be treated like the rest of these pet users, Oscar Valdez, and all these guys that have been caught on the actual shit. Connor Ben, they fought again, and nobody y'all bring it up, but y'all don't bring it up like that. Dillian White done had 17 fights since that beast out the sample got lost. She's in to sit until further notice. So if she want to fight, give her one. Y'all know what y'all going up against. Do better. But I understand Michaela's position. I will say that. And the tweet that got deleted, I 100% agree with her. Because when she was asking directly after, Alicia was like, nah, fuck that shit.
She did
Don't be mad now when Michaela don't entertain your shit. Cause she may or may not entertain your shit.
for good reason.
But I feel like this also bring back the unmanufactured beef in boxing. Like they drew so much attention to that fight, and the fight was good, but it could have been so much better.
It would have been better, I think, had it been in the U.S. Me personally, I think it would have been better had they been fighting in the U.S., which is why I think Alicia wants to do it here now. Because people saw how good of a fight it was, they saw how the build-up was, but now it's like I didn't see the tweet and delete, but Michaela basically is like she don't want to participate with questionable people in the ring. And right now, there's still a question mark, if we're being honest. As well as I love Alicia Baumgartner, we have not seen or heard anything about a B sample. Okay. And we're waiting. We're still waiting. We have not forgot. Okay.
Also, that we ain't forgot, my friend Shadesha is going to be fighting for that vacant fucking belt. So y'all keep the ear in the ground because she still want to fight Savannah Marshall. She still want to fight Clarissa Shields. That's my due duty to my friend to let the world know she still want that smoke and she ain't forgot.
And she has not forgotten. Okay. So we shall see what the coming weeks hold. I still want to know what's going on with,
Do you know Amanda Serrano is finna fight again? Okay, you didn't know. Okay. Amanda's fixing to fight again.
Amanda, honey, we had this conversation, sweetheart. Amanda, it's not safe, honey. Amanda, it's too much. She fight more than anybody I know. Amanda is she is Gabe. She is the female Gabe Rosado. Except she don't be getting beat up like Gabe, but she takes a lot of punishment. I don't want to say punishment. She takes a lot of shots. Amanda, girl, stop. It is too much. And you be going them whole 12 rounds and stuff. And then she wanted talking about they want to be able to choose to go 3 full rounds in a championship fight. No, Amanda.
She ain't gonna be able to talk no more. She started doing that shit. And her handlers keep letting her going out there and doing the shit. Like, it's time to chill on all that damn facial punishment and shit. Like, no.
How old is Amanda Serrano, y'all?
40. No,
Is she 40?
let me look. Because I know she up there.
She ain't young. She is not a spring chicken. She got a cajillion fights on her record. A cajillion fights. Like, Amanda, stop it. Ma'am.
She 35.
She gonna keep fighting till she 42, like what's that girl that we saw last week?
God damn, man.
Yeah. So who was the woman that fought last week that was
Cecilia Brækhus?
Yeah, she gonna be fighting till she 42, till she's Cecilia Brækhus age. You can't keep doing this, Amanda. Like, she fights at least 3-4 times a year. You mad? Are you upset, friends? My TV is not. Oh, yeah, you're mad. Sit down. Sit y'all's ass down. Is there anything else that you want to talk about before we get to watching the rest of this game?
Absolutely the fuck not. Because I am very, very, very disturbed. Okay. Y'all, we at 3.72. Like, we didn't walk some stuff down, you guys. Like, we literally were just at like 3,200. I kid you not. We just got the 3K.
We did just get. We feel like we just got 3K. It did.
We not cheating. We ain't buying no subscribers. We building this shit brick by brick. Just us two. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you here and new here, hit that like button, subscribe button, come back and see us. We're here twice a week, Friday and Sunday. I don't, friend, we ain't got no more vacations coming up sporadically, do we, in the next 2 weeks? No. Okay, well, we'll be here for the next 2 weeks. So, make sure hit the like button, subscribe, share this stuff with your friends. Tell them what we over here doing is boxing and comedy and all that girl drama. We laugh over here, okay? So we're on our road to 200K by tomorrow. So hit that like button, subscribe button. My Astros are not doing well, so I need to go and pray in front of my TV. Girl, don't nobody give a damn. Y'all barely up. It's on 2-0.
I know you see it. I know you see it.
And you know what's crazy, Nars? Yes, our Frank interview was huge, but we didn't have Frank on this channel so many damn times. People really wanted to hear what the hell he had to say about this Shakur shit.
Wait a minute, what's Shakur shit? What he done now? Oh, you talking about the previous shit? Yeah. Hopefully Frank got something coming up good for us too, either at the end of this year or the beginning of next.
Coming.
Yeah.
I tell y'all himself, so we'll set it up for him to come back and tell what he got going on.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm gonna try to do?
What?
I'm gonna try to get David back when they start their media.
Ooh, that would be good.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear? Did you hear, friend? They got Matthias and Boots
the ball off. Yeah,
on the undercard.
Yeah, him.
Y'all, that's gonna be a fire ass car. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all say David Benavidez. Them cars be good because that car him and Caleb Plant had, that was a good ass card. That whole card was a fire ass card, and it looked like this is when it's shaping up to be a fire ass card too. So, can you imagine David Benavidez and Andrade? You have Matthias, you have Boots, and you have Jamal Charlo coming back. Oh my goodness. That is must-see TV. Now that is a pay-per-view worth my coins. Okay, everybody don't get my coinage, but that is a pay-per-view worth my coins. Okay. Anyway, we out of here, y'all. Have a great, wonderful work week. Okay. Mind your tone and delivery. We have temperatures coming down. It is so nice and pleasant outside. Okay. What, girl?
Gonna be in the 40s tonight, just to let y'all know.
In Houston, in Texas.
Yeah, yeah. You just
Oh,
cut the air off and crack the windows. Let that little bit of cold air creep in. That's the best shit in the world.
oh, girl, it's gonna drop like that.
Yeah.
Yes. Come on, fall. This is my season.
But okay, so next 2 days it's not getting out of the 60s.
Is the sun gonna be out?
The sun will be out, but it's going to be 44, 48 Monday, 44 Tuesday, 50 Wednesday, but there's going to be a high in the 80s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, girl.
Nicole Dunkley, honey, I saw that foolishness, but I don't trust nothing that have to do with AB until it is in the ring. And I don't think he finna do nothing no time soon, child. Talking about he gonna looking to fight the winner of Pro Ray and Haney.
Give the money back. Give
he
his money.
he can't make 140. It when last time Adrian see 140? When?
Shit, in 2008, 2007. My son wasn't even born yet.
Phenomenal Mexican, we gonna see how the Cowboys doing tomorrow. You and Rick and whoever else can go to grass.
Oh, so they got to win.
Y'all can go straight to hell.
The Texans won. I want to come down there just to go get my free slushie from Sonic. Don't you go get one though?
Don't even want one. Goody. Finally. Anyway, now see, y'all was in the middle of telling y'all to have a wonderful work week and to mind your tone and delivery, and then y'all done came in here with this foolishness and got me off my game. Enjoy y'all's week. Okay, mind your tone and delivery when dealing with coworkers and whatnot. Okay, and we'll see you guys on Friday. Do we have any fights coming up this weekend?
Yeah, there's stuff coming up, but I don't know what it is.
I'm not sure either, but we'll talk about it. Meet us back here on Friday at 9:30 Central Standard Time. Okay, we'll see y'all then. Until then, have a funky good week at work. Okay. Thank y'all. We love y'all. Hit the like button on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe, and we'll see y'all on Friday. Okay, bye.